This meeting is being recorded.
Great. Well, thank you all so much for joining us for our Keen Caregivers workshop. As you guys know, we always try and provide resources, especially for support for the caregivers and any support that you guys can get when your kids age out of our program. So I am really excited to introduce the founder and executive director of the Family Beehive, Laura, and she's going to tell you about this really awesome organization and ways that they can help support you guys. So I'm going to pass it right on to you, Laura, to share with us.
Thank you, Amanda, so much. Hi, guys. I'm Laura Cashel, and I started the Family Beehive about a year ago. And it's been a long time coming in the development of wanting to build a community of like-minded women and their intergenerational families. I kind of started slow and I had a million ideas and I was like, okay, I'm going to start this. And then it's already been done. And so I was like, oh my gosh, there are so many organizations out there that I am now understanding what they have to offer. I want to connect them to women and their families. And we now partner with like about 20 organizations, from legal help to mentoring for your kids to, doing your resume, to legal aid, to yoga classes, to whatever will empower the mother, the woman of each family. We have found so much that we always take care of our kids and our families come first, and we are never really looked at, seen, or heard. And I wanted to kind of change that dynamic. So when a new family comes in, we have a meeting and say, what are your immediate needs? If it's mentoring, if it's legal aid, if it's getting, formula for your baby, we can meet those immediate needs. But we then ask, what is your point of excellence? You each have one, we all have one, and I want to really celebrate that and continue to build this community. You all, I know through Keen, have a wonderful community, but we can all, all of the partners that we have, promote, and we work together to promote each other and continue to support and help each member and their family. So it's been a wonderful experience over the past year. We have now, as I said, about 20 partnerships, and we're working with 10 families. And we want to start slow and make sure that every family is completely supported, seen, and heard. So we are rolling out, from a very organic standpoint, but we are very interested in reaching out to families like you all have, because we know you are in such an important community already within Keen. So if there's something you all need, there are no barriers, there is no judgment, there is nothing that we can't help you find support for and connect. We always say there are absolutely no barriers. So again, I always tell this kind of one story. This one member, one of our newest members, said, I need a coat for my daughter. I need a dance class for my daughter. I need, a computer. I was like, we can set you up with all of that, those immediate needs. But we stopped and we said, okay, once those are all met, what makes you shine? What makes you feel happy? And she stopped and she said, no one's ever asked me that. And, it was really touching. She said, well, I used to be really good at double Dutch. And I was like, oh my gosh, that is so cool. So I was like, so I hung up the phone. She's like, I used to, be able to, do it on roller skates. And it was so exciting. And her whole demeanor changed, her voice changed. She sounded empowered. So we hung up the phone. We're like, we will talk with you next week. This is an ongoing relationship. This is a family that you join within the hive, and we are a community that takes care of each other. hung up the phone with this member and called my daughter actually. And she said, oh my gosh, you have to talk to this woman, Malika. So I did, and she started Dreams for jump rope, or so whatever it was called, for double dutch, Dreams for double dutch. And she is now a partner, but we connected her with this member to see how she could get involved in double dutch again in her life now. And it's just so interesting to see how we can help support one another and shine light on each of our excellence, parts of it, pieces of excellence, which is, it's been really, really fun. But, again, there's immediate needs of, some members that are not 21 with little tiny babies that absolutely need support with diapers or formula. And with the formulas, so, the formula shortage, we will find partners to make sure that they can get the formula or diapers that they need. So that we've had so many experiences over the past year. And we have a small but fabulous team that really wants to find new members or new families that could come in and want to be part of this whole experience and this whole project. And we're just really excited to reach out to the community and, find like-minded women and their families. Mandy, do you have anything else to add?
Thanks so much, Laura. Well, no, I first want to open it before I add anything. If anyone has any questions, or anything that you want to share now that you want to know, can the Beehive help with this or that? And obviously we'll give you guys the information on how to sign up and how to reach out to Laura after the call, if what you're thinking is more of a private matter. But are there any questions now?
Yes. Do you have an income limitation?
Absolutely not. There's no fee for this. There is, we will provide anything you need. The only thing we ask is that you give something of yourself back to the community.
Can you share a little more about that, Laura? Like, when you say give something back, like what are some ideas of like how people can contribute?
So we helped this one wonderful member that moved from a shelter into a permanent housing, and in the transition, everything was stolen from her. And every single thing she owned was stolen. So we were able to provide some furniture and some clothes and some things for her. And when we moved in, she was talking a lot about how she loves to cook, how she would like to put something on Etsy. And we're like, if you want to, she said her favorite thing to cook was manicotti or stuffed shells, excuse me, it was stuffed shells. And I said, can I get your recipe for stuffed shells? She's like, absolutely. And so she was able to share that. That is going to be on our website. We're going to have a big library of cooking classes or anything that anyone wants to share can access, if you're part of the Hive, into this whole forum/library. So, and it's not immediate. It doesn't have to be, right away if you are, provided something by the Hive. We want to build that trust and that support system so that when you or anyone in your family is ready to share, they're going to share what's important to them. It can be literally a recipe. You can support, babysitting. That's another situation that we've had. A member that we provided diapers for, another member wanted to find a job, but she needed childcare. So we were able to, help these people find childcare with another member that had a child at home that was able to help. So it's, again, working together to support one another in any way that we can.
Awesome. Any other questions? So there's no income limits, there's no fee to receive services. Yeah, so I just want to see if there's any other questions or thoughts.
One thing that I did just want to say, excuse me for interrupting, what a lot of the members have needed extra tutoring support for their children, and we've been able to connect them with appropriate tutors, Spanish speaking, English, whatever. We have translators all, that are available to us, and have a big volunteer network that we are able to help in any way that you guys need.
Awesome. I see Susanna asked in the chat, is there a website? And I put it in there. It's familybeehive.org.
Mm-hmm.
Any other questions? All right. Well, thank you so much, Laura. I know you have another engagement as well, so we won't keep you, but we will definitely send everyone on this call a flyer with the information. Oh, I see Jasmine, you had a question?
No, I just wanted to make a comment and say that I think that what you're doing is super awesome, how you just like help, you know, someone with a very small idea and make it flourish into something so beautiful and inspiring to, you know, give that person a push forward into, you know, something that they want to do. I think that is really kind and super awesome. I think that's what people need nowadays to you know, give them that push to keep going in such difficult times. I think it's really, really awesome. I think it's really kind, and people need that support.
Well, thank you for that comment. It means so much to me. And I really feel that if we can help empower one another, we can really make a change. And I just see that, you know, we all need that extra little helping hand. And I know that I've needed it in my life. And that's why I really wanted to start something new and, you know, reach out to as many women as I could, because I just think we're all awesome.
Awesome. You're getting a lot of love in the chat as well. Susanna says, amazing idea, and thank you. So yeah, I know Kiona, you just jumped on. Laura is from the Family Beehive and shared a little bit about what their organization does. We're going to definitely share the website and how to sign up if you guys need any resources. Also, if you guys are looking for volunteer opportunities, right? I know Laura is looking for some volunteers. If you think you might have something that you can like offer to the community, maybe you don't need anything now, but you want to offer something, we'd be happy to connect you guys as well for that. So
Absolutely.
awesome. Well, yeah, everyone just join, right?
Just join the hive.
Thanks so much. Christy is going to send everyone a recap. We'll send out the website and how you guys can join. And feel free to reach out to me. We'll send Laura's info as well. So thanks so much, Laura. We really appreciate your time.
Thank you all so much. It was so lovely to chat with you. Hopefully I'll see you again.
Awesome. All right, everyone. Thanks so much. I know you all have busy Monday evening, so we will let you hop off, but feel free to reach out with any questions or any additional thoughts. Have a great night, everyone.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Night, everybody.
Good night.